I'm Clay Carlino, and I am not a professional mechanic, nor am I a professional videographer. And what that means is that oftentimes I'm figuring out how to fix these things at the same time that I'm sharing it with all of you. The other thing that it means is that sometimes it takes me a really long time for me to get around to editing all of the footage that I tape while I'm doing these projects. So with that being said, here is the first part of a video about me fixing the water pump on a 2000 Dodge Dakota, which I did back in November of 2016. Yeah, sorry, it's a lot of footage. Hi, I'm Clay Carlino, and I do not have a working vehicle right now. Crap. I was driving earlier today and my serpentine belt popped off. And what it turned out to be was the water pump. I got the serpentine belt on, it popped off again, so I tried to limp the truck home. The engine overheated, the coolant hose just popped apart. All in all, it looks worse than it is. I need to replace the water pump, which is right in there. Oh. Huh. I don't know where this goes. Maybe it goes inside here? I don't know. This spring appears to be just about the same length as this whole hose assembly, so I'm going to assume that they go together. That goes in there like that. My guess is that it's actually designed to do exactly what it did, and when things are overheating, it releases the pressure. There we go. Looks like this thing went right here. I've drained the remaining coolant from the engine, so I'm going to take off this fan shroud so that I have a little bit more room to work in here. Got a 10mm box end wrench and a little 4mm socket here to hold the stud in place. Good news, bad news. Good news is I got the fan shroud out of the way. The bad news is that two of the studs that hold it in just came right out of this plastic molded part. Project's ticking me off. Anyway, that part's off. Alright, the next thing that I'm going to do is remove that hose entirely. There we go. That wasn't such a chore. There are 7 bolts holding the water pump on, plus 2 more bolts that are holding this metal thing, and I'm using a 9/16 socket to loosen those. Whoa! Huh. Okay. I did not know that it was going to be that long. That's what she said. Oh! So you can see I've kept all of my bolts in order of how they go into the pump. That's going to be important when I put everything back together. Huh. Ugh. We'll see if that's salvageable or not. I might need a new one. Crap. Alright, there's a hose clamp here, so let's loosen that. Okay, I need to kind of break this hose free a little bit. There we go. What is needed here is a bigger pry bar. There we go. Ooh. No. I don't know what that was. It didn't sound good though. This is bad. I took out a bolt from here. This was the bolt to the water pump. I'm replacing this water pump, so it doesn't matter that I broke that. Still, that's not the best way to do this. So if you're doing it, don't do what I just did. is the old water pump. You can see that the fan assembly is still attached. This nut turns counterclockwise to come off, but I'm going to have to lock the whole thing from being able to spin. You see how it wobbles? Yeah, it's not supposed to do that. That's why it was throwing my belt off. Good to have that off. Now I have to get this off. Here's my situation. Both of my vehicles are down right now. My car is taking up the garage. I'm losing daylight quickly, and every attempt that I've made to lock this damn pulley in place so that I can get this nut off has not worked. So, here's my solution. There we go. That's leverage. There we go. There. That wasn't so hard, was it? Son of a bitch. So I need to clean out this surface, make sure that there's no gasket left. Well, it's cold and dark. I'm not going to get any more work done out here, so I'm packing it in for the day. So there you go. If you like this video, please feel free to subscribe, click the thumbs up button. Other than that, how to remove the water pump from a 2000 Dodge Dakota, and remove the fan blade assembly, and clean off the remaining gasket material from the mounting surface. This is Carlino telling you to be brave. Yay!